just had to sort something out there, but we should be good, I think. But yeah, anyways, we got the enchantment set up right by these allays here. We got this the old enchantment set up actually. I got the new one in another place you'll see later. I don't know if you got a little sneak peek through that window was possible. I am going to sleep really quick though. And yeah, so I'm sure you can hear all the animal sounds and whatnot. Okay. Yeah, that's just kind of a bunch of planning, like a planning wall, I guess. So I got a bunch of that type of stuff on there. This area you're gonna see is pretty cleared out though because it's not my main base anymore. But we will get to that. So I got a sniffer farm up above. You'll see that right now. So yeah, all those guys in there. Just 4 of them. One day I'll make a bigger sniffer farm if I have a reason for it, but as you can see in that chest I have quite a bit of drops from them already, so it's not too bad. Then we'll just go in here really quick. So we got a sugarcane farm, like an automatic one. It's not the fastest, but I don't need it to be that fast. It's really just for rockets, to be honest. Old storage room, you can see it's pretty small. I moved past this one as well to a new base. That is just that bell is just from a skull sensor thing. But yeah, we got these copper golems, as you might know, they're pretty new. But you'll see where this comes from. It's just for a ton of eggs. And this is pretty much just a farm room. That's why that's here. So we got the nether wart farm. You press this button, just flows that out. We got the bee farm here. Ton of honeycomb, whatnot. A bunch of sheep farms here for a bunch of different wool colors. I slowly add more as I use them and need them. So wool. More sheep there to bring in. This will keep going at some point. I'll expand that. Just go up quick. Yeah, more allays there, by the way. And let's go over here really quick. Don't look around too much because this is coming up, so don't worry about that. But yeah, this is where those eggs flow through. If you want to see up top here. Yeah, all the different chickens have them split up in there. Used to be together, but I did change that. This is my little barn. I have a bunch of animals in here. All that good stuff. Hold on, where do I want to go next? Okay, I think next we'll go here real quick. Got the happy ghast up here. A little axolotl pond. This is my portal room here. If we go through real quick, I'll show you what that's about. Yeah, so eventually we'll get to the point of expanding that hallway that way. That one, this way. But yeah, this is just the little nether hall I got going on in here. I also made it just big enough so you can kind of fly through it. This tunnel way over here does just lead down to the nether fortress. There's just a couple doors down there. This I want to make like a nether hub area because it's pretty open and a lot of space to work with. Bit of air here. Over here, these are just some simple piglin bartering farms. And this is the main nether fortress. Just get out of here before that ghast sees me. Alright. So yeah, go back through this portal. Don't worry, there's still quite a bit more to show in this world over. Here's the outside. Yeah, that's kind of outside of that. Pretty simple. I still have yet to show the larger builds in this world. Okay, right here, this little, not really town, but just the area of houses. So we got this house here I did for Halloween. I'm still working on interior decoration. I keep almost giving an early look at all the other cool stuff out there. Little living room. I mean, I'll do more with this all eventually. That was storage, I guess. It's all pretty simple right now, like floating candles, kitchen type thing. My favorite part of this so far, if we remove this book, you can also close this little secret room back here actually. So we go downstairs. Let's get that. And we got just a whole little lab down here, a little secret there in the book as well. Just for lore, I guess you could say. Yeah, just making use of the new shelves there is pretty cool. Little thing in the corner, you know, the cells and whatnot. But yeah, that is just a little cool thing I decided to add in here with the use of the redstone for the bookshelves there. And this, you might already hear, it's the pet house pretty much. So this is where all my pets are. I got some various food items for them in there. And yeah, I got, by the way, every cat, every dog, and every parrot is through here. Some of them have multiple, but that even means the rarest ones, like the snowy wolf, and where's the black cat? Oh, right here. Yeah, so, and I mean the parrots don't necessarily have a rarest one, but yeah. We also have the panda down here, because, yeah, panda's my skin, so I got a panda. I swear I had another panda somewhere, but I honestly don't remember where anymore. Then we got this house. The dragon style roof here. Can't see that. You might have seen it when I was flying in or something, I don't know. And here, oh, they're all frozen for some reason. Yeah, I don't know if you've messed with copper golems yet, guys, but they do, in fact, kind of solidify over time, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, this is a random sorting system I sometimes use. Put random items in there for me to find later, I guess. I don't know. Then we got griefing from an enderman, I guess. This is a random house. I had no plan for this house at all. I just, not even when I was building it, I just kind of went for it, I guess. So those two floors, as you can see, there's like nothing here. I think this literally just supplies from building it. However long as that was now, but yeah, then we go to this one more house. By the way, there will be a Christmas house coming soon because that's the Halloween house. I'll put it maybe on that side or something, but we'll see. Yes, the new pale house here. Did I open that? Yeah, I did. Okay. Now painting a little bit of interior work, but nothing crazy. It's pretty simple. I didn't really know what to do for this interior. Okay, I'm gonna walk now because I don't want to leak too much before I get to it, I guess. So just gonna look at the ground, looking at the ground. Okay, we'll start right here, I guess. So this, if you couldn't guess from the color, it is a redstone shop actually. So we go inside here. Has various redstone things, I guess. Whatever like that. So, yeah. I mean, obviously a little bit more room for expansion, for more things to sell or whatever. Yeah, I'll show where that links to if you're curious in just a couple minutes here, but this is a pet shop. Not the hardest build, but the hardest one to get the stock for, if you couldn't have guessed. I did have to bring all these cats here and all these, well, the fish isn't that difficult, I guess, but the axolotls, I had to go and find those. Bring the wolves here. And I did have to bring these parrots here too. So, you know that's not fun. Luckily there is a jungle like right over there though, so that's kind of my main starting biome, was a jungle. Oh yeah, so this is the honey and bee and like flower shop. So got whatever like that in here. These are, I think, pretty much all. Yeah, they all have 2 or 3 bees in them. And then just that little thing there. And this is where everything links to. So every shop comes, like the payment comes through to there. So it's turning night again, unfortunately. The chess shop, very simple build, obviously. I might even change this at some point. I don't know yet. Okay. This shop here, which is right now a bakery only, but if we go upstairs here, might be a meat shop at some point as well. And then there's actually another floor above there, but there's no like entry to it right now because I have no plans for that. But the meat shop will happen eventually, I guess. This whole area I did flatten out for more shops to happen eventually. So yeah, next we're going to look over here. So this is my main base. This is where I did move everything to. So all these trees I did put there in the ponds and everything. If you want a better look at the top, we can do that. Put this bridge here, obviously. And I did build up this entire ravine style build. I did put frog lights in the trees, which took some time to get if you know how those work. And yeah, that's kind of what it looks like from the front. So I'm gonna sleep again quickly here. Okay, but yeah, this is my main, I guess, bedroom, whatever you might want to call it. There's music discs in there, a bunch of axolotls, potions, gear. This is my valuables chest, and then all these like things like that, like trims and whatnot. Coal, redstone, copper. So I've moved copper into a more important chest since you can craft armor and stuff with it too now. But a bunch of elytras and all that type of thing. Enchanted golden apples. Yeah, then we got this room over here. These are supplies from the thing across that way, which I don't want to show too much of yet. This is just a random room I threw some stuff in for no specific reason. This is the main storage room, so I don't have signs or anything, but it is organized to like wood, mob drops, like miscellaneous, just plants, anything like that. This is like I guess kind of just blocks from different dimensions. This is like deep dark and okay, my bad for that. Little glitch there, little lag. But yeah, we got a bunch more building blocks and stuff like that. What else? Oh, a bunch of dirt. I think there's stuff like that down there. And this is a bunch of stock from building this entire place. So I got a lot of like stone, cobblestone, and andesite. Then here's my like super smelter. I actually don't use this too much, I'm not gonna lie, but it is like fully stocked, so it's always ready to use. Then this side here, an empty room right now. Not much space in that room if I'm being honest. Then we got the new enchantment room. Got a bunch of books there. I'm not gonna dig through that really, but yeah, like anvils, all that type of thing over here. And this is my shulker box storage. So this is like 80 to 90% of the shulker boxes I have in this world. So that's there. And I'm gonna fly this way. So this here is just a villager like trading hall type of thing. Couple iron golems spawned in here. But yeah, we just got all the villagers. have brought some cats in here that spawned around here just because the whole villager setup makes them able to spawn. But these are my best villagers over here. The swamp villagers obviously are the ones you get the mending and better enchantments from, so I do have those here, which are way easier to transport than they used to be with the Happy Guest update. You can just put them in boats and then carry them with leads by that, so yeah, that's really all for that place. That might expand eventually, like out or up, I don't know. But I kind of got all I need for villager trades right now. And there's two creative things I built in this world, and this is one of them, both from YouTube tutorials. So this, I don't know if you've ever seen the show Stranger Things, but this right here is the house from that, and that is also from the show. The Creel House is what it's called, so shout out Wheel Assassin Guides on YouTube, by the way. That is the tutorials I followed to build both of these, which are insane. So I will give you guys a quick tour through this, even though it's not survival. This kind of, I guess, the creative half of the world. The survival part ends at the villager trading hall there. So this is a little greenhouse. I'll show this first. Just the detail in this place. So the guy that I said, Wheel Assassin Guides, he did fully like build all this from scratch on his own, just from looking at real images of the house. So yeah, we got, if you have seen the show, you'll probably recognize a lot of this. If not, you can even look up the real house. Just search up Creel House on Google or whatever and you'll find it. But yeah, so that's the main hall there. We got like a living room type area. We got a fireplace and all this stuff on the walls, obviously. Got the kitchen. There is quite a few, that's the reason these signs here is because there's quite a few rooms that like you couldn't see in any image anywhere, so they're just empty going from the tutorial. So eventually I'll do something with those myself. Like here's another example of that. A back porch thing here. It's just in there. Like the dining room, not the kitchen, but the dining room here. Like another living room sort of thing. That's all for now. That's all for downstairs. If we go upstairs here, there is a lot of empty space up here, but oh, not that way. It's okay. So this is one of the bedrooms. If you don't know the characters, then that doesn't matter for names, but yeah, if you do, you might know whose room that is. Then going through here, we have a complete bathroom. And this is just another open room. This is an important bathroom. You might get this little Easter egg if you've seen the show. This is another very important character's bedroom. Then where have I not been? Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of the upstairs tour. So if we go to the attic now, so the way up here, got a window type feature there, and we got Vecna. If you've seen the show, if you haven't seen it, you won't get this, but if you're interested, you can go watch that show on Netflix. So yeah, but there. So now I guess I'll just show the other part real quick. Okay, we lagged again. Hold on. Okay, weird. Okay, this right here is the trailer from the trailer park in the show, if you've seen it. So this room here. We got bathroom right here. I'm only showing this all quick because it was creative stuff, so the only part of the world that was in creative though. Then we got the living room and kitchen area here. Okay, so now, last but not least, the final thing that, second final thing that I have on this world is my museum over here. So this obviously took a lot of time too. This the biggest builds on the world, as you've seen. I'm sure at some point more will come, but yeah. This is the front with the clock tower. This is based off a real museum. I didn't try to exactly copy it, but I took a lot of inspiration. I wish I could tell you the name of the museum, but I cannot remember it right now. But you might be able to find this on Google if you just look up like fancy museums or something across the world. So yeah, a lot of this was just me, like this part here and this. I did, like one of the main things I went for to copy was the coloring of it basically. So yeah, we got a little water feature up front here. I think it's turning night again. We got the main entrance here. I can show you that clock tower closer in a minute. This will eventually have more stuff in the inside here, but yeah, right now I got every music disc in the game. This is all the goat horns. This stuff did take time to collect as well. It's all the mob heads. Then we got the dragon egg with a couple dragon heads and end rods here. So when I say I'm gonna add more, like this room might end up being stuff from the end, more decorated like that. This could be kind of mob themed in some way. This one and this one would be somewhat similar, but I don't really know for those yet. If you have any ideas, let me know. This one here is, well, this here is my first ever set of diamond armor in this world, so it's pretty lightly enchanted. But I'm going to put like other important like armor or gear in here at some point as well, so this room will be kind of gear themed. And this room is empty right now. I didn't have anything for this room yet. So yeah, I am going to sleep again real quick. Okay. But if you're interested, hopefully, oh, there's a couple mobs up here. Don't want to go near those creepers. This is a pretty good view of it, to be honest. So yeah, this is the clock tower. Slight inspiration from that real life museum I was talking about. But definitely, yeah, we can also kind of land in here. Same with up here. Oh wait, that's where it just was. Sorry, down here. And also right up here on the very top. So obviously this place is pretty tall. It tallest thing on the world that I've made. I think it even goes above that shopping district sign over there, if I'm being honest. But yeah. So there's one more thing in this world I can show you, but that is most of the time taking stuff, I guess. So we fly this way, and also yeah, I did bring like every type of tree to my area around here, just so I have any type of wood I'm gonna need, and then I just replant them later. But up here is my creeper farm. I don't use much anymore because I already have a decent amount of rockets for the time, but I'll just sit AFK up here whenever I need more gunpowder for anything really. Then we got this right here. So this is my ocean build. You always gotta have an ocean build. So it started with literally just this little thing here for a while it was that. Then over time, I made this hallway. Then I made this main throne room here. And then I made this room and this room at the same time. So these rooms are exact copies of each other, for now at least. And then yeah, I had a little fun with the copper golems in here. Just spawned in a bunch of those. So yeah. But that is really it for the world tour. If you guys ever want to see me actually do more content on this world, then let me know if you want to see me. Like, I don't know if I'll do a full video for like the larger builds, but anything like that, you can let me know that as well. Or just stream on here. Even build, like, stream a build on here. Stream anything on here, really. Just let me know. But yeah, that is like everything I built, so. Hope you guys like the world, though. Once again, let me know if you want to see me do any content on here. And I'll try to do it for sure. Especially in the next 4 months or so. Yeah, we got the happy gas here. It's pretty cool. Then we got the bunch of axolotls in there and a frog. No, yeah, the beacon up here, of course, as you guys probably noticed. And this was the very first thing I built on this world, if you're wondering. This was my first base, where I used to have everything, like all the storage, which was in here, obviously, the end of it in there. You know, the pets used to be in here. They used to be right in this room here. And I used to have the dragon egg right in here with a layer of, I think it was purple glass I had. So yeah, there's that. But I moved everything over. Obviously, the dragon egg I showed you in the museum. And all the storage and the pets are all in different places now, so. Yeah, I do have more plans for this world. Go back here really quick. Yeah, like redstone shop, I guess I already did that, didn't I? So that sign doesn't matter. Iron farm, shopping districts, like more shops, and then paths and layout. A windmill somewhere, maybe to go along with something else, like a barn or farm build. I don't know yet. And then yeah, bank, another mob farm, like just all mobs, I guess. I do have a sign for a skeleton farm somewhere. I forget where that is. Oh, I think it's in here. Yeah. Then Enderman farm at the end, obviously. Statue, something movie scene. Actually, somehow I forgot one of the largest builds I made on this world. I'll show you that in a minute, actually. That reminded me. Newspaper office. Just for fun stuff, you know. Nether hub, like I was saying earlier, and a cemetery. Even though you always hope you don't need one of those, but a lot of this is just for fun, even. Okay, so the thing I was talking about that I forgot. If I fly a long way this way, by the way, you see that over there, that was not me, so I'm not too worried about showing that. I believe it's over this way. Yeah. So all these spruce trees were not naturally here. I did plant all these. So I did make this whole entire area. But welcome to Camp Crystal Lake. If you don't know what that is, it's actually from the movie Friday the 13th. And this was supposed to be a little Jason Voorhees. no good way to make that, to be honest. And just so you know, cabins isn't my strong suit or whatever, so I did kind of just go for it. But yeah, we kind of got the main cabin here, like the hangout area. Okay, we're good. I'm back. Just a little lag again. But yeah, it's supposed to be all abandoned pretty much. So we got that one there. Then we followed this path here. Everything's connected by this simple little path, just for that kind of abandoned look. We've got some tents over here with a campfire. Don't ask how the fires are going if it's abandoned, because you would know if you saw the movies. But yeah, then obviously I spammed this leaf litter everywhere. This goes to another little tent setup here, campsite type of thing. And by the way, this wasn't an exact copy of the movie, it's just kind of based off that. So I did my own thing with the idea of the movie. Then this is one of the larger cabins for sure, but it is one of the renting ones. I need more ideas for inside here. I feel like it's too empty, but yeah, there's that. Then if we go over here, these would be like the smaller cabins. Like you notice there's a lot of broken windows and cobwebs and stuff like that. But yeah, these cabins look pretty much the exact same inside, other than what end they're on. Then we got this one last cabin here. It's a bit bigger. It's actually quite a bit bigger than those other three, but yeah. So that's what this one looks like. And then yeah, we got the last campsite over here. So if you guys want a little overhead view of this place, this is kind of the size of it. I originally planned quite a bit bigger, but it would have taken a lot of time and a lot of tree planting. Just for a little, I don't know why that horse spawned in there. A little bit of something from the movie specifically is this little like canoe out here in the water. Just watch the first movie if you want to know what that's about. So yeah, that is actually the last thing I built though. I did also have to clear a bunch of like hills and stuff to build that area. But yeah, and that over there, if you're wondering, that was my old nether portal. That's where it used to be. But yeah, that's kind of it for the world though. What do we got? 34 minutes. So yeah, if you did like that stream, want to see anything else in this world, definitely let me know. Videos maybe I'll get on that, but definitely if you want more streams of anything on this world, let me know that for sure. And I'm probably going to start streaming other games on YouTube as well. I did stream on Twitch yesterday, so I don't know if you guys saw that, but if you're interested in that, definitely check that out. But yeah, that's really it for the world. Let me know what you think of it overall. Obviously, I'll keep building more. This was, I think, around 2 years old, this realm. Maybe a year and a half. Yeah, probably closer to 2 if I'm being honest. But yeah, let me know what you think of all this. Let me know if you have any ideas or anything you want to see me build in this world. Even if it's any of the ideas I had on those signs over that way. But yeah, definitely let me know. Other than that, I might end this stream because I kind of want a video out of it, and then start another one also on YouTube here of me playing something else in a minute, but we'll see about that. I don't know if I'll do that yet, but yeah. Just look out for that because it might happen. Other than that, yeah, I'm gonna end this stream here, and I'll see you in the next one, whenever that might be.